Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning. Listen, I have had a weekend. Definitely had a weekend. But guess what? I'm here. So get your coffee, your tea, your water, your orange juice, whatever you drinking, and a little bit of me. Because guess what? This morning, good morning, Miss Wanda. Good morning, Miss Kay. Good morning, Miss Nikki. Good morning, beautiful ladies. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Guess what? First off, if you open up these two wonderful things on your face this morning, you've already started out with the blessing for today. And so my prayer for you is that you continue on to receive blessings throughout the day, no matter how big or how small. But not only that, that you're able to recognize some of those blessings so that you be humble and grateful so the universe will open up and pour out more blessings so you have room enough to receive. So good morning, beautiful people. Good morning. I had a weekend. I'm accepting them Cabbage Patch hugs. I was thinking about you this morning, cousin Nikki, but I had a weekend, baby. 4 grandbabies all weekend. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning. How are you? Good morning. Yeah, I I was in it to win it this weekend, baby. Because I still have. Good morning, Alex. Good morning, beautiful. I still have Amanda's two babies, and I had Isaiah and Maddie. And let me tell you something. The two by Amanda are so laid back alone. Isaiah is like a damn Wonder Twin power. He activate everybody. Good morning, Miss Dow. Good morning, beautiful. He activates everybody. When I say he set everybody on charge, everybody. So I had a weekend this weekend. I am accepting all that agape love, them Cabbage Patch hugs, and all of that stuff this morning. Because guess what? It is definitely a meditate on the money Monday. Meditate on the money Monday, because uh, baby, I put the work in this weekend, okay, and so I must have been a little bit out of my mind because it don't stop. Remember, I said I still got mandatory, and I'm getting ready to go to Texas. Which means, and I'm taking Isaiah and Madison with me to Texas. Now, there are already two other children. My niece, two children are already in Texas visiting for the holiday. So my niece and my grandbabies are going down, and these two boo stinks, they live there too. So there'll be a shit ton of fucking kids. So I will be ending my year with boo boo stank stinks. So I'm just gonna deal with it. Nonetheless, I'm grateful. Let me tell you guys a little story and he probably, I don't even know if my son watched the live, but my son called me last night, and I am so proud to hear you guys acknowledge blessings. So this is what he called me last night, and he said, "Ma, I just want to tell you about this blessing I got." I'm all ears. So I said, "Hey, what happened?" He said, "Ma, I ain't got a whole lot of money, so I got a couple dollars or whatever the case may be." He was like, "So I went to the Wendy's because I was going to give me something to eat." He said, "Ma," and it was a whole bunch of kids in there. And he said, I go up, I order my stuff. He said, and the guy, I got ready to pay, and he said the guy just walked off. He said he come back with my order. He said, "Hey, have a great day." He said, I told him have a better one. He said, and I couldn't believe it. And I walked out. He said he just gave me the food free. I was like, ain't that? He said, "Mom, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful." So I'm sharing this story with you guys because I'm happy when people are able to acknowledge, when they're able to see. He could have just thought the guy was slipping on his pimping or whatever the case may be. But in my son mind, because he listened to these lives, because he be in here in his front room sometimes when I be doing the live. But in his head, he knew that, hey, I don't have much money, but I do want to get this food or whatever the case may be. He said, but I really need to be holding on to this money. And they said, we're going to feed you and you can hold on to your money. So when you able to see those little bitty things like that and you acknowledge those and be grateful, guess what? It opens up for so much more. So I just wanted to share that with you guys this morning. And like I told you, I'm so transparent with my stuff. Here it is. I'm telling my son business, but I mean, I don't think he care about me telling you guys about a blessing. But he said it just like that. He said, Ma, I want to tell you about my blessing. You hear that? Sometimes when you change your children around you and everything. I had never heard him say that before. I want to tell you about my blessing. And I'm so grateful. That's what he said. And I'm so grateful. Yeah, that's right. You're right, Alex. They do. For real. Because he was thinking it, and his thought process, and he said, "Ma, I went in there with an attitude of just being grateful. I was just grateful when I walked in place, and I'm so grateful that, guess what? A little bit of me is rubbing off on him. I can't expect him to do a 360 or whatever, but a little bit of me rubbed off on him, and so I'm grateful for that this morning." That's how my weekend went. Self-care, their care, everybody care. Oh, Miss K. Well, look at you. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. They said, hey, we don't even know if you in need or not. You see what I'm saying? I don't even know if you in need, but here, I can give you his. I love it. I love it, you guys. I love it. Because when you're grateful and you recognize those little blessings, it allowed them to do so much more. So much more. When I didn't understand in church, when you praise dance in the middle. That's what I'm saying. When you can dance in the middle of whatever you got going on, they say, hey, we'll work this out. And so they send you little blessings. And when you, I get full off of that. I'm full off of that. I'm excited and I'm full. And I'm full off the fact I ain't got 4 grandbabies this morning. So, thank you, Jesus. I'm going to give you the affirmations for the weekend. Today is Law of Attraction Day because it's Monday, and I'm going to get us a card from the Shaman's Dream. So let's get it popping here. I've been talking a whole bunch of smack this morning. It says the affirmation for Saturday says, I am on a perfect path. I am guided, supported, and happier than I ever dreamed. I am on my perfect path. I am guided, supported, and happier than I ever dreamed. You know what? That's funny that you would say that, Nikki. She said, so everybody blessing was $100 because remember, I got the $100 too. Remember, from the selling with the little kids. And I got blessed with the extra on Friday. I got blessed with $100 extra in pay. Look at that. I love it. I love it. I love it. You are on the perfect path for you. And you are guided, you are supported, and you are happier than you have ever been before. You are guided and supported. You know that. Miss Wanda, yours is coming, baby. She said, well, I didn't Friday, but when you get some money, Miss Wanda, when your blessings come, Miss Wanda. Because Miss Wanda, you are. You know what, Miss Wilder? I can feel you laughing this morning. I'm happy you laughing this morning. I can feel you laughing. Our Sunday affirmation says, I am beautiful and everyone loves me. And I'm going to top that with, I am beautiful and everyone that surrounds me loves me. Because not everybody loves me, but I am beautiful and everyone loves me, and everyone that surrounds me loves me. Because guess what? I try to bring in a positive energy as much as I possibly can, and I display that. So I mean, not everybody is gonna love me, but you guys do, because I love you guys too. So, and our affirmation for this morning says, I am doing the best I can with the understanding, the knowledge, and awareness I have. I am doing the best I can with the understanding, the knowledge, and awareness I have. Oh, look at there. She said your order is going out tomorrow, and I need to get with you, Nikki. I think I'm going to call you afterwards. Can I call you afterwards, Nikki? Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Okay. So I'm acknowledging that we are doing the best we can with the understanding, the knowledge, and the awareness that we have. And as we grow, we blossom out and we do better. When so what just popped in my head is, when you know better, you do better. And that is exactly what you guys do. When you know better, you do better. So you can't judge yourself for not knowing. But when you do know, you know better, you do better. So I take that, because you are doing the best you can with the understanding and the knowledge and the awareness that you have. So you can't be so hard on yourself from last year when you wasn't so woke. This year is different. You woke up a little more, you transformed, you came out the cocoon, you turned into a butterfly, you did something different. And so pat yourself on the back for y'all transformation, for moving forward, for the stuff that you have done, and respect the fact that, hey, last year I didn't know how to do this. This year is something different. And so don't be so hard on yourself. Like I said, sometimes we just don't know. And we be like, well, damn, I messed up. And you messed up because you didn't know any better. And it's okay. I mess up. I do. I mess up. I get up. I straighten up. I clean up. I mess up. But I learn and I move forward. I'm not perfect. I don't get on here and try to be acting like I'm perfect to you guys, because I'm not. They are. Thank you. They are learning opportunities. You wouldn't learn anything if you didn't make mistakes. And so I even make mistakes with people. Like I said, I ain't too proud to apologize to people and tell them, hey, I apologize. I'm sorry. I might have said something out of character. I might have not been right. I might have been rude or anything. But if they drop down in my spirit and be like, hey, Teresa, you know you weren't right. When I get up, I'm going to be like, oh, yeah, let me call them. Say something, because that was wrong. I apologize to my children. I apologize to my grandbabies. I apologize to my grandbabies, because guess what? We mess up with the boo-boo stinks too. So that's a part of being an adult. When you mess up with children, you let them know that it's okay. That, hey, listen, I messed up. Even as an adult, I messed up. I apologize to my grandbabies. When I'm frustrated and I'm mad and I lash out or I do something, I apologize the next day and I ask for their forgiveness, because you know what? They got feelings too. And if you hurt their feelings and you step on their feelings and stuff, you apologize to them babies. That's me. I'm just saying, just me. Our card says, my thoughts are in harmony with health. My thoughts are in harmony with health. It says, I want perfect health. I like feeling good. I enjoy my good feeling body. I have many positive memories of feeling good in my body. I see many people who are clearly in a state of good health, and it is easy to see how much they are enjoying their good feeling bodies. So when I think thoughts like these, I feel good. These thoughts are in harmony with a healthy body. It is pretty, ain't it? And so it's not just encouraging you healthy body and not talking about just food or nutrition or taking care of your body. It's healthy mind, all of those things. And when you look at they said it could be so much worse. So when you look at other people's lives, or you sometimes when we, yeah, I'm accepting it too, because you know what, Alex, listen. So we done been around some people where they broke down, broke up, toe up, mentally and physically. And so to still be able to mentally have your capacity healthy memory, because there's some people that's our ages that can't remember shit. My kids can't remember shit. So to have a mental capacity and be able to remember, and to have a healthy capacity, because guess what? Yep, you knew that, hey, my legs is hurting a little bit. I know I got to do something about this thing, and you start working on that thing. That's me. My knees start hurting. They say, hey, take some of this Citracal or whatever, and my knees ain't hurt no more because I got stuff to do. So this body is going to do me good until they decide that, hey, listen, I'm going to let you go and check on out of this little meat suit, this little avatar you got going on here. I'm cool. But I keep it up as best as I can. And yep, we were raised particular ways. We eat different foods or whatever the case may be. And we know some of that stuff ain't healthy and it's hard to get off of it or whatever. And I'm not telling you guys not to. I'm just saying that sometimes, yep, you got to incorporate some fruits and vegetables, make sure that your digestive system is on track and keep it moving. Drink water. But guess what? Even when you're not feeling good, you can heal yourself out of those spots. You know that. So, yeah, well, it helped with it's for bones. Is so my mom, Miss Wanda, has and I have it too, osteoporosis, which is bone loss. And so yes, it did. The Citracal did help that, and some vitamins, and it helps. So the way my doctor explained it, Miss Wanda, was it's kind of lubricant. It helped lubricant the joints or whatever the case may be. But when I first got here, remember if you guys think back, I had my legs was messed up. My knees was hurting pretty bad because I have stairs here and I don't have stairs in Texas. So my mom had knee replacement surgery, but before that they have this gel like stuff that they can put in there if your cartilage is gone in your knee, before they talk about doing replacement or whatever the case may be. But that would require for you to sit down, Miss Wanda, and Lord of the Hall, is that gonna happen? Is you gonna sit down? Yeah, that would require for you to have to sit down. And so I don't see you letting them do that no time soon. So go get it looked at. I know. See, look, she's said no, like instantly. So when you get the opportunity to get it looked at, there are some things because you may be past. Don't go buy no Citracal because you might be past that point. But they do have some things that they can do, or some injections that they can do in your knee prior to you needing any kind of surgery or something. So I encourage you to get that looked at, because that bone on bone, what'll happen is you'll start to get sometimes bone spurs. Do you know what those are? I had them in my ankle, and that ain't no fun either, because that's a chip off the bone. And don't nobody want to do that, which sometimes requires them to go back in, because that's what happened to me, and shave it down. And so, yeah. This is a little different. It says falling angel, spiritual narcolepsy. I know you're, because it's the card so light. It says fallen angel, spiritual narcolepsy. I don't even know what to tell y'all about that because I've never seen that card before. So let's get it. I don't know. It says falling unconscious, spiritual narcolepsy. You're being cautioned now to not fall asleep or go unconscious. You have been flying above the strife and suffering of the world in angelic bliss. However, you risk being seduced by the beauty and the comfort of your situation and lose track of your aspirations, your wings. That might be it, Miss Dow. The steroid shots, that might be it. It says, however, you lose the risk. You risk being seduced by the beauty and comfort of your situation and lose track of your aspirations, your wings. So sometimes they said if you're in a spot where you comfortable, they said it's time to get uncomfortable. They said because when you comfortable, you lose your wings. Sometimes you lose your flight because you comfortable sitting in that one spot. Alex, and I'm so sorry because you know what just popped in my head, your mother-in-law. She not your mother-in-law no more, but she just popped in my head when they said lose your wings. They said she has been in the same spot since we've been knowing her. And like nothing has changed to my knowledge. And it's like, how did you lose your wings? How did you lose you? So they're cautioning you about, hey, losing yourself. It says, as you fall, you pick up speed, heading towards the trees below and a possible nasty landing. Remember that all you need to do to stop being a falling angel is spread your wings to halt your descent and then find an updraft again. So they said sometimes when we get caught or we stagnated or we feel like, hey, they said when you fall, and they said all you got to do is spread your wings out and catch a drift and you're going to fly again. Don't allow yourself to hit rock bottom. Don't lose your wings. And I'm sorry that all of you guys don't know exactly what we're talking about, but I swear, anybody that know Alex, and if you ask me later, I could probably tell you a little. But that when I say lose your wings, that's what went in my head. And she's saying facts. She has been in the same spot and doing the same thing, doing the same for as long as I've been, and I've been knowing Alex. I don't even know if I had kids if I did, it was maybe Manda. I don't know. But I've been knowing her that long. And this lady has been in that same spot. So they said, hey, Don't allow somebody to clip your wings or you lose your footing being stuck. They said because you're not stuck. You remember we had this conversation before. You're not stuck. They said spread your wings, catch a drift, and float some out. Because we're not hitting rock bottom and sliding across no land and carrying on. Because those cause bruises, bumps, and hurt. It says, do not be seduced by the fallen angels. Do not be seduced by the fallen angels, your supposed friends and companions who are ready to use you for your pleasure. Oh, Jesus, let me backtrack this for y'all because I didn't get it the first time. It says, do not be seduced by the fallen angel, by your supposed friends and companions who are ready to use you for their pleasure and have only their own interests in mind. So they said the people, fallen angels, people around us, because they are all angels or fallen angels, or they then fell and then scab they said itself up, and they said they will use you because they see that light in you. They see that flight in you. They see your wings are spreaded, and they will use you for their pleasure and their interest. So this is a caution, you guys. It says friends and companions will use you for their pleasure. Those are fallen angels. They have been hurt in some kind of capacity, and they have not healed themselves. And so they will take the flight off of you if you allow them to, because they haven't completely healed. And so they're taking the feathers and clipping your wings and not allowing you to fly because they're holding you right here in this spot. Okay, they're getting real busy with me today. It says, as you soar once more in flight, receive the gift of the fallen angel as an invitation to study the forest from above the trees. In other words, to analyze your situation from a higher perspective without being entangled into the thorny branches. So they said, try looking at stuff, looking down into it versus, hey, you got to get in the mess. My grandma just popped in my head. She said, that's why I used to tell you, girl, just sit back and pay attention and not speak so fast. That's what she just said. Stop talking so quick. Stop and pay attention. So that's what they mean when you can soar above and you can pay attention and you can listen. And then you would know, guess what? I probably don't even want to get in that. I don't even want to be bothered with none of that. That ain't none of my business right there. Soar above it and pay attention. It says, in other words, to analyze your situation from a higher perspective without being entangled in thorny branches. Once you understand what needs to be done, head back to your lofty heights and stand by for the right moment. Action you take now may backfire. Stay cautious and wait until you're guided to change. You will know when the time is right. So what I just got was more of a don't pull your head out the lion's mouth too fast. Because some of us have gotten ourselves entangled into some thorny situations. They said, hey, don't pull your mouth out so fast and you fuck around and he close his mouth and he chop your damn head off. That's what my grandma used to tell me. She said, sometimes you got to ease it out. So they said, you don't have to move so fast. They said, make some preparations to get out of the situation that you're in. And I know what they're talking about because I had to do that before. I done been in situations and relationships or whatever the case may be where I had to make preparations and plans to leave somebody, to get out of a particular situation. I couldn't just pull my mouth out because first of all, I might not have the finances. That might not have been a thing. Or the thing is I might have to fight this Negro to get out the door. Anything. They said, plan a peaceful exit because you are taking flight. So don't allow people to keep clipping your wings and holding you in the spot of their fallen angel because they haven't healed. And so as you healed yourself and as we've done the work over this year, you've healed. So they said don't allow people to take you out of that spot. Friends and companions. Because they won't do the work and they won't heal themselves. And if they don't heal themselves, then guess what? They're going to bleed all over you. Which makes what? Extra weight. And you can't fly right. He said a bird with one wing don't fly right. So, with that being said, pay attention. You guys, that wasn't even so much about you. It was a warning to let you know that guess what? In the midst of you doing your work, in the midst of what you got going on and everything that you're doing, don't allow somebody to come around and take that. And I'm taking that because I know that people want this shine, baby. I know they want it because they try to pull me out of character whenever they can. But the universe loves me so much, you guys. They love me so much that they let me watch people get their tail whooped. You don't get to mess with me. You don't get to mess with me while I get on here and be a positive, inspirational person to people. You don't get to do that to me. And not saying that I'm perfect, but they don't allow people to mess with me. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for them standing my ground, even when I don't have the strength to. So it's a meditating on the money Monday. It's a great day. It's gonna be great. That's right. It's gonna be great. I want you guys to go out there and don't let nobody clip your wings, catch you in mid-flight. Because they want your shine. They don't get to have that. You work really hard for it. And so when they show you these things and you see these things about people, believe it. Because they ain't showed you for no reason. And so you make the necessary adjustments so that your wings don't get too heavy and you be a fallen angel as well. And so Miss Phoenix, Miss Wanda, Miss Dow, Miss Kay, Miss Nikki, Miss Alex. I didn't see Miss Michelle this morning. I don't know if Miss Rebel is on here, but Mr. Amir, Mr. Robert, all of these people. I love you guys so very much. And I want the best for you guys. And I know that you guys are doing your absolute best with the knowledge, the understanding, and the awareness that you have. And I thank you so very much for following through with me this year. Because guess what? You could have found 1,000 things to do in the morning other than messing with me, but you're right here with me. So I love you guys so very much. It's motivating and meditating Monday. Get up. Get motivated. We got stuff to do, you guys. So let's get it cracking. I love you guys so very much. And I will definitely see you right here tomorrow for the card of the day. I love you guys. Bye-bye.